The next item is a request for a conditional use permit to install a wireless telecommunications facility within a residential zoning district on a joint utility pole in the public right-of-way per sections 12.220 and 12.84.160 of the San Bruno zoning ordinance. The staff report, please.
Thank you. As stated, the applicant has applied for a use permit to establish a new wireless facility within a residential zoning district. This is fairly similar to the site that we just reviewed, the 1736 Niles Avenue site. It would be located in the public right-of-way adjacent to 1439 Park Avenue and it's proposed to be located on an existing utility pole. Again, the Architects Review Committee and the Planning Commission reviewed this project. The Planning Commission expressed concern regarding the design of the proposed facility. Specifically, the commissioners felt that stealth design was not being met. Additionally, the Planning Commission expressed concern that the applicant did not fully explore other sites that would meet their gap in coverage and would meet the stealth requirement within the zoning code. Based on these concerns, staff has included findings of denial within the staff report. I'm available for any questions that you may have.
Thank you, Matt. Any questions?
Through the chair.
Any questions?
Through the chair.
Oh, I'm sorry. Commissioner Biasone.
Was this the address that had the work that was started without the approval, or was it the other?
That was actually the 1736 Niles Avenue site.
Any other questions?
Through the chair.
Commissioner Peterson.
On both locations, when I talked to the public, they were strongly not in favor of this. Is that something that would either support one of these findings or make another finding appropriate?
I mean, I usually don't put what the public opinion. I use the public's opinion to help form our recommendation, but I don't put the fact that a public is for or against a project within the findings of approval themselves. But I think the wording within the finding of approval, the fact that it looks out of place within a residential neighborhood, does reflect some of the public sentiment.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you very much.
Okay, would the applicant please step to the podium again?
Good evening, Misako Hill. I'm not sure if we should go ahead and just go through. We did investigate locating alternate sites in the Grundy Park. So I don't know if it would be appropriate to go through those designs or.
I'm going to defer this to the Community Development Director. Aaron?
So we didn't include them in the application themselves, or we didn't want it to affect how we comprised our findings for denial, but we did say that they could show you whether there's some other thoughts of how to locate to get some initial feedback from the Planning Commission, with the understanding that this is just initial feedback, nothing binding. You're going to have a full chance to review this through a full new process when it comes to just a courtesy extended to the applicant.
That's fine. Should we take care of this particular item first, and then, depending on
Sure.
What the effect is, then let them do their. Thanks.
Sure.
Oh,
Through the chair.
yes, Commissioner Smoot.
Okay. Well, I might have just missed something there, but I just don't see the point of reviewing any additional sites, since that's going to be part of the new review process anyway.
Okay. Thank you. Any other comments by any commissioners? Any questions of the applicant? No? Okay, I'm going to open it up to the public. Anybody on the public wishing to speak on this item, would you please step to the podium and state your name? Nope. I'm going to now close public hearing. Bring it back to the commissioners for discussion or a motion.
Through the chair,
Commissioner Marshall.
I'd like to make a motion. We deny the continuance and approval of use permit 09-024 with the included findings of denial.
There's a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed? The ayes have it. So, both the motion to deny and what was the second part of that one? I'm sorry.
It was just a motion for denial because there was no continuation request with this application.
Oh, well, that one I denied the continuance to. So.
covered all
Okay.
bases. Is it okay if the applicant does show you a couple of their photo simulations now?
I have no problem with that whatsoever. Please, go right
Did you
ahead.
say there's a 10-day?
I'm sorry, there's a 10-day appeal period. Thank you.
I just don't see that it's, I don't see the point. I mean, we can't act on it, we're not
Yeah.
gonna do anything with it, it's just,
Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And to give the applicant some credit, they did take direction from what some of the suggestions that the planning commission had for other site locations and have incorporated them into these new photo simulations. So when it does come back up to the architecture review committee, I think everyone will be pleased with their progress.
Great, thank you then. Okay,